Yes, thank you. Welcome to Basketball in the Basement. I'm your host, Big Rob, aka Slam Man 100. Well, as you know, we're taking um, time to reflect on the game that was played Thursday. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. Well, if you don't know by now, the score was 113 to 91, and the Cavs lost while the Warriors won. So once again, today is June 4th, and you're tuning in to Basketball in the Basement. Now, um, I want to talk about a couple of things. One is Durant can't have 38 points or more. I want to limit him to about 25 points. That's it. Him and Steph Curry. I don't want them getting any more. I want to make sure to keep Clay, Draymond Green, and all those guys from scoring points. Of course, it's easy said, done. But you got to chip off on the other guys from scoring. So if Durant gets 28, well, somebody else like Clay Thompson or Draymond Green, I'm going to take 4 points from them or 3 points from them. But getting KD in foul trouble and Draymond Green and the guys, I try to work that. Um, the rebounding, Cleveland was pretty good. Even though Tristan Thompson didn't get rebounds, he played pretty well on the rebound arena. Now, 3 pointers. Warriors had about 9. Cleveland had about 8, which is consistent. I'm always going to see the Warriors with a little bit more, but Cleveland can too, depending on what kind of game they're having. They can hit the threes just as well. They've become a better three-point shooting team in the last few years or so. But this is where you lost. You lost on assists, steals, and turnovers. Your assists, Katie and Steph alone had 18 assists, and the team had 6. So you're talking about 24. 24 assists, and Cleveland only had 8, and the only one that had gave 8 assists is LeBron James. So if you subtract all that, you're down to 18. And if you multiply that even by 2, we're just giving an average. That's 36 points. It's 36 points they gave up. Steals, 10 steals. Well, maybe they converted 10 points out of that. So we're talking about 46. And turnovers, LeBron James and Kyrie had 14 turnovers compared to 4 turnovers for the Warriors. So they had a great record, but Cleveland, your turnovers killed you, and that could have converted to about 14 points. So you're talking 46 and 14. You're talking about almost 60 points, but that's not where I'm going. Did I add that up right? I'm supposed to be good at math. 46. Yeah, no, that's about right. 60 points. But technically, I would say the points you gave up is between 36 and 55 is more consistent, if not a little less. That's where you lost at. You lost in that department. You definitely have to clean that department up, get more assists, more easy basket points, and so forth. So that's what you have to do. Now, Durant, congratulations. Take my hat off to you. Your first, finals game where you with a great team. You're playing great. I think this season was good for you. Wow. I would have loved to see you at OKC, but I'll talk about that later. Excuse me. Yawns, man, can't get away from them. But it was a great move. I see that how you've improved in your game. You put on a few pounds, maybe 10. I could be wrong. That also adds to your game. So great, great game. Steph Curry, great game. I watched from last year to this year. You playing great. People got things to say, but I don't. I understand what growth is. You're a great player. You're always going to be because you always apply yourself. You and Jane, all the top players, they apply themselves. So my hat goes off to them. Draymond Green, all you guys. I got respect for you as a team and players. I do. Um, Now, with that being said, you guys done your job and you got the first game, and that's good. Now, Cleveland Cavaliers, my team. I'm gonna have to talk to you. I ain't got to worry about saying too much because, you know, you guys been playing good. I think if you come in playing like you played against the Celtics on game one and game two, especially game two, LeBron, you went crazy. Um, you guys can win. There is not a question if you can win. When you come back 3-1, I don't care what anybody says, you can win. Um, Once again, the two best teams are playing for the third year in a row. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm loving what I'm seeing, and so this is going to be a good game. Now, like the Chicago Bulls of old, you guys are always um, there's a you're there's one spot always that you teams lack. You never get quite as much. The bigger centers or something or power forwards, um, another taller point guard or so forth. And you guys are that team like the Bulls. They couldn't get a real super good center, but they had great centers and good centers that came in even though they were um, outsized. They still came through. So with that being said, the weight shifted to the point guard, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, the Horace Grants, the Kukla, what I'm talking about. Tony, that's easy. Um, so that's what you have to realize. You play smart. That's how Michael beat a lot of people. He plays smart. The Suns and the Jazz teams, and even the Blazer team, they were outmanned in position, but by them playing to the level, Michael playing to the next level, they won. And that's what you're going to have to do. You can't make mistakes. You're going to have to hit them hard and play the game the way you're supposed to play. You're always supposed to go to the next level, play greater than you did the last game. Important. I've been saying that for a long time. Now, um, let's talk about a couple players. I think LeBron did good. I think you can get some more points, LeBron. I think you can get about between you and Kyrie, either one of you guys can get between 30 and 40. I'm not putting no pressure, but I'm saying the game will dictate that who's going to get those points. But stay consistent there. Kevin Love, still great game, 18 points. I think you can get to 18 to 24, in between that range. Definitely good. Jefferson, you have more points than I said, but like I said before, I already know you can get more points. But and those are give me points. Um, Let me see. Amon Shepard, you're gonna do your job. Smith playing great with the defense as well. You're gonna get your points and continue on. You'll get even score, but you're playing definitely defense. But you'll know when you're feeling that you can be J.R. Smith. So that's what we'll look from you. Those points. Now the bench. Channing Frye, you know what to do. I think you should rise to the next level, man. Don't feel bad because you're in this certain position. Man, championships. All the guys on the Bulls, somebody got to take a loss, but you got to step up. So be prepared to step up. I think they should use you against Kevin Durant as well. Or, well, I would use Derek Williams, but he ain't playing like he wanted to. So like he wanted. Also, McCray Jones, whatever I'm talking. Not Jones, McCray. McCray Jones, man. McKinley. Man, you know who you're talking about. I know him. I'll get your name next time. I don't have it right before me, but I'll get it next time. You came off the bench, score points. I like your attack. You can be utilized as well. Definitely. Now, Derek and Darren Williams, man, do you want your first ring? Do you? I'm asking you a question because if you don't step up, you're not going to get that ring. And Darren, come on, man. Go look at your old film. See what you used to do. And maybe you should go mid-top to high-top. Kill a low-top. I think it does something. I think it takes away from your jump and everything else, man. Trust me. Go for some mid and a high-top. I guarantee you start scoring. Derek Williams, come on, man. We need scoring, rebound. Don't fall in the circle. Remember, the bicycle chain. You as weak as your weakest link and strong as your strongest link. So you guys definitely need to make sure that you're on flow to the next level. You're in sync mentally, physically, spiritually, in essence, to understanding the feel where you feel each other. You understand what I'm saying as you playing in one. And I got to say it, all the top players know what I'm talking about because that's what I know. All right, so that's what we're going to recap here. I think that, I said everything. So tune in. We'll recap the game Monday or Tuesday after game 2 about basketball. The game from Sunday. We'll talk a little bit more. I'll do my top 10. I'll let you know about all that as well. So definitely check us out, basketball in the basement.net. If you missed any of the games, I only put up a few postings, maybe one or two. So you can check those out. This year we weren't really going to do it as much, but it is what it is. Very busy, very crazy. I have a lot more in store for you this season before it goes, and even for LeBron James as well. So, once again, my name is Big Rob, aka Slam Man 100. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Have a good night. Enjoy the game tonight. Just turn on your TV 8 to 9 because that's when it's going to start. I think it's 8:30, the usual time. Check it out, y'all. And guess what? School is out. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night.
Tune in every week to Basketball in the Basement for the realest basketball talk on the planet. www.basketballinthebasement.com.
Music we play is geared for you to think. So for those of you who don't think too much, I'm just telling you before we drop it on you.